Hello and welcome to the Worlds of Hidden Earth show, where epic fantasy is at its best. This is episode 8, and we are going to be talking about the center portion of the land of Bailiwick on the fabulous, enchanted fantasy world of Maycly. We talked about in the previous episode about kind of the whole western end of Bailiwick. Today, we are going to focus on the center portion. So let's start with Lake Origin. Now, Lake Origin is actually situated on kind of the east-northeast edge of the Valley of Feasting. So that gives you an idea of kind of where it's at on the map. Here's a picture for you. Lake Origin is a beautiful, serene body of water. It's fairly large. Lake Origin is also known as the birthing waters. Mermaids are specific to one area. They are in Lake Origin, which is at the base of the Tree of Breathing and Being. So, chuckens are born on Maycly. So when the chuckens are born, the mom and dad are called to the birthing waters. So the mom and dad chucken go to the birthing waters and they wait. And the mermaids actually bring up their baby chucken from the birthing waters and hand it to them. And from there, they take their new little bundle of joy and they place it into they're like willow branches on the Tree of Breathing and Being. They place them in the branches, and the branches, wrap around the baby, and they dedicate the baby. So Lake Origin is really a cool place. Really, really nice. Now, just southeast of Lake Origin, you will find the capital, Tahqrusalom. And Tahqrusalom is where the castle lives. Yes, it's a living castle. It actually floats in the air. Sometimes it moves around the whole world of Maycly, but that's its major home. It lives in Tahqrusalom. In this living castle, this is mostly where Saul, we'll say, hangs out. And remember, Saul, the sorcerer of unequivocal leadership, he is the grand wizard over everything. So he hangs out there for the most part. So when people have questions for him or just want to go see him, they can anytime. And then of course you've got Fiery Castle Sentinels. I've got a Fiery Castle Sentinel short that you can check out. The Fiery Castle Sentinels announce their arrival. They come in, they sit down, they might just have a cup of hot chocolate with Saul. They might ask for help. They might just want to play a game. It's a really cool environment. And of course, because the castle is living, then they can hear the music playing very soft. Sometimes the castle even sings. I will tell you this. At one point, things get so bad for the world of Maycly that for the first time ever in its history, the castle of Maycly can be heard crying. And all I can say is, if you've never heard a castle cry, be thankful. break to say thank you to our two major sponsors, the Fifth Avenue Streetery in Mount Dora, Florida, and Hollywood Animal Training. The Fifth Avenue Streetery offers the top 3 things that create a memorable dining experience for you and your pets. Fantastic fresh food, stellar service, and a cool vibe atmosphere. The Fifth Avenue Streetery is a great place to be. You'll feel like you're on vacation. Tell them Brimley sent you, and you can get a free iced tea with any entree purchase. And Hollywood Animal Training? Yeah, our dog Brimley would not be at the level he's at if it were not for Hollywood Animal Training. The owner, Stephanie, brings over 20 years of animal training experience to the table for you and your pet. So whether you're looking for some basic obedience training, expounding on therapy dog training, booking a board and train experience, or are seeking to reach for the sky and learn the ropes of animal acting for TV and film, Hollywood Animal Training should be your first choice. Tell Stephanie Brimley sent you. Now, back to the Worlds of Hidden Earth show. Next up, welcome to Shindig Lofts. Shindig Lofts is a mountain range, but it holds a different atmosphere, and it's considered to be the lofty land of the Valley of Feasting. Its horseshoe-shaped layout creates the Valley of Feasting, which we'll cover in a few minutes. Shindig Lofts' enchanted nooks and crannies on the southern end of the range make for a magical place to play hide and seek. There's doors on the hideouts that magically appear and disappear at their own will. So if you, as the hider, think you're hidden because the door appeared after you entered the nook or cranny, you need to stay alert because your seeker could pass by at the same time your door vanishes and you'd be found. In the central portion of Shindig Lofts, you'll find flat ledges. Each ledge hosts a small band. Maycly inhabitants can select any ledge to listen or kick up their heels to a variety of Irish jig-style performances by the musicians that are on each ledge. So that's a very fun thing. The northern portion of Shindig Lofts is unique in the sense that it's an artist's dreamland, if you will. Whether you already know how to paint or work with clay, even create wood-burned masterpieces, whatever the art is you want to do, or if you simply would like to try any of these talents for the first time, you are in for a treat. The top of each peak on the northern end is actually a tiny meadow, and each meadow holds one large tree complete with a magical bench and craft table and supplies. And each of these enchanted artist areas faces a different direction, lending their views to a vast array of inspirations for creative enthusiasts, whether it be scenic lands, beautiful skies, or even the amazing creatures of Maycly. Now let's move into the Valley of Feasting. This is one of my favorite places on Maycly, and definitely my favorite place in the land of Bailiwick. Why? It's always autumn there, and that means plenty of fall festivities that never cease. So making s'mores, which is also a Chuckin' favorite, playing buttons and blocks, that's a game specific to Maycly, bobbing for apples, jumping in piles of leaves, or waiting for a serving of the most amazing caramel corn to be eaten fresh and hot. These are just a few of this land's most treasured activities. The brightly colored leaves are never lacking. The air is always crisp, filled with a sparse display of falling leaves. But not to worry, of course these leaves are magical. Every time a leaf falls from a tree, it turns to sparkles before it hits the ground. And as the falling leaf is turning to sparkles, a new leaf sparkles back onto the tree at the same time, making for a never-ending festive atmosphere indeed. It's mainly called the Valley of Feasting for the fact that there are always multiple celebrations going on simultaneously. So there's birthdays, anniversaries, and more. There's really only one guideline to come to the Valley of Feasting. You always need to bring a covered dish of some sort to share. This is a very important guideline as it's what keeps the feasting going non-stop.
Would love for you to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an upcoming episode of the show. Also, on your way out, if you'd be so kind as to hit that like button, leave a positive comment, and share this video with your friends, that would be awesome too. You can also check out previous and future episodes right here on my YouTube channel at Worlds of Hidden Earth.
So that wraps up this episode. That's your central portion of the land of Bailiwick on the fantasy world of Maycly. If you are intrigued by this, I encourage you to visit my website, worldsofhiddenearth.com.
I also want to personally invite you to enjoy the coolest online shopping experience ever from our cool epic merch and pop culture cool online store. With nearly 200 items and growing, there's bound to be something you just can't live without. There's Worlds of Hidden Earth merch, plus my new designs Animal-tastic and Pup Culture. You can also purchase the 8 novels and 8 coloring books from worldsoфhiddenearth.com. It's all fantastic fun stuff for you and for you to give as gifts. All profits from our online sales go toward producing the Worlds of Hidden Earth epic film franchise. Remember, this series is safe for the whole family. It is gotten reviews that are 5 stars. That have just been amazing. They're very humbling. So thanks so much for tuning into this episode. We'll see you next time.